What would stop my wife from going, like let's say that we parted ways, and let's say what would stop her? That's how you got to pick women who don't do things like this. What would stop her from saying, "Oh, now I'm going to do a tell-all book. Dr. Boyce is out there. Everybody know who he is. I'm going to tell you about the real Dr. Boyce, and I'm going to write a book and put a picture of Boyce with devil horns on his face and blood coming out of his eyes, and say you don't know about the dark side of Boyce." And let's say she told elaborate, crazy stories about me doing terrible things that involve like knives and pet monkeys and sex trafficking and all kinds of. What if she did all that, right? Think about this, right? And then filed a massive $100 million lawsuit, right? Well, my only defense, like I could go out and say this is BS, like this is not true. There's no evidence. I never did these things to my wife. But how do you prove that you're not a predator, especially when you're a black man? You can't prove you're not. It's hard to do because some people are going to believe it because they're going to be comparing your experience to their own experience. They're going to think, well, I remember when a guy did these things to me. He also had some killer pet monkeys, and it was a terrible night that night. And I bet Dr. Boyce is doing the same thing. So that's the thing.